Item: SCP-1744. Code name: Shell Secrets. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures: the area around SCP-1744 is to be fenced off and access restricted. A security perimeter is to be maintained at all times. Unauthorized individuals attempting to access SCP-1744 are to be turned away. The manifestation of SCP-1744-1 instances is to be immediately reported to appropriate Site-39 personnel. Instances of SCP-1744-1 are to be retrieved and stored in a video-monitored testing room equipped with highly sensitive recording microphones. Any changes in the physical appearance of SCP-1744-1 instances are to be noted. Access to instances of SCP-1744-1 is restricted to Level 3 personnel. The remains of expired instances of SCP-1744-1 are to be stored in a standard storage locker in Site-39. Description: SCP-1744 is a shallow pond, located approximately meters from Site-39. SCP-1744 measures approximately 10 meters wide and 4 meters deep at its deepest point. The surface of the water in SCP-1744 remains relatively placid regardless of wind conditions, and only becomes agitated when physical contact is applied. Chemical analysis of the water indicates no abnormalities, save for a slightly elevated salt content compared to that of fresh water. SCP-1744 will periodically produce Cinum perspectivum, white baby's ear, seashells, referred to as SCP-1744-1. Instances of SCP-1744-1 will manifest floating on the surface of the water, and upon initial appearance, seem to be undamaged. A significant percentage of SCP-1744-1 instances will undergo deterioration over time, sometimes to the point of shattering. Rarely, instances of SCP-1744-1 will dissolve into fine sand instead of shattering into fragments. The means and process by which this occurs is currently unknown. Records indicate that SCP-1744 initially manifested 7 months after Site-39 was founded, following incident involving SCP. Although it is presumed that this was a result, researchers have not determined a causative correlation. The cause and origin of the instances of SCP-1744-1 are unknown. The first instance of SCP-1744-1 was retrieved 3 hours after SCP-1744's initial appearance. When an instance of SCP-1744-1 is destroyed, whether due to time or physical force, a clear speaking voice will emanate from the shell fragments. Multiple voices have been noted, although thus far no recorded voice has been observed more than once. Partial log of SCP-1744-1 instance recordings. Instance discovery: the 25th of March 1981. Recording date: the 10th of December 1984. Instance deteriorated in containment. Voice: female, believed to be young adult. Transcript of recording: things have been getting steadily worse. There's no denying it. I've thought over everything, worried through every night, and I don't see a way out this time. Instance discovery: the 5th of December 1989. Recording date: the 24th of August 1995. Instance destroyed as part of experiment. Voice: male, believed to be elderly adult. Transcript of recording: I keep waking up in more pain than before. It hurts, I tell them, but they keep saying I can be strong and do more. People say they need me, but I don't really want this. I've passed the point of not caring, I suppose. Instance discovery: the 14th of December 2000. Recording date: the 1st of March 2001. Instance deteriorated in containment. Voice. Indistinguishable gender. Believed to be a child. Transcript of recording. I hope father and mother know it's their fault. They keep trying to tell me to do well and be successful. Maybe I don't want that. Maybe I want to be happy. Maybe I want them to notice me. Instance discovery. The 20th of May 2002. Recording date. The 20th of May 2003. Instance deteriorated in containment. Voice. Female. Believed to be in late teens. Transcript of recording. It's that day again. I wonder if anyone knows, because no one says they blame me. I was the one who wasn't careful. I was the one who thought it'd be harmless. It'd be fun, and we'd all laugh about it later. Everyone thinks I'm just missing my friends, but I'm too selfish for that. I've always only thought of myself. Instance discovery. The 18th of April 2013. Recording date. The 24th of April 2013. Instance destroyed as part of experiment. Voice. Male. Believed to be middle-aged adult. Transcript of recording. After so long, I'm finally able to sleep peacefully again. The research is going well. I can't wait to see my family again. I'm sure the twins have grown. Addendum 1744-1. Recent suicide rate statistics of the urban areas surrounding Site-39 have demonstrated patterns consistent with Foundation testing of SCP-1744-1 instances. See Addendum 1744-2. Addendum 1744-2. Due to the as yet unexplained suicide of researcher ES and recent disappearance of Dr. HL, instances of SCP-1744-1 are no longer to be destroyed as part of experimental procedures. All Site-39 personnel are now required to take part in a mandatory psychological evaluation following each new appearance of an instance of SCP-1744-1. Some instances of SCP-1744-1 have been observed to intermittently emit vocalizations, which can only be observed when one holds the shell to their ear. It has been noted that the voices produced by SCP-1744-1 are observed to sound distorted, as if through water. However, the more wear the instance exhibits, the clearer the vocalizations become. Excerpts from Journal Log of Dr. H.L. The 15th of July 2009. A new instance of SCP-1744-1 was reported. I went to take a look at it, since it was the first we'd seen in weeks. The 24th of November 2010. Work is stressful and busy, and I haven't had much time to write, what with life moving, or ending, so unexpectedly as of late. I've kept listening to the shell, gotten authorization once a week, but I've heard nothing particularly of note. I feel like the whisperings are familiar, somehow. The 19th of September 2011. Been spacing out listening sessions with the shell to avoid it affecting me mentally. Still, the voice is clearer. Someone I'm sure I know. Perhaps in the family. I'd better check up on them. The 4th of October 2013. I recognized the voice. At last. It's mine. And as of today, there's a rather noticeable crack running across the surface of the shell. The 25th of April 2013. They found E's body yesterday, a few hours after I smashed the shell that only then spoke with his voice. I didn't know. He seemed fine. The few shells we could link to people always belonged to those outside the facility. I received a phone call. It happened. She didn't make it. Tonight. I've decided on tonight.